From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, kind of an interesting day today. We did have scattered showers, also some sunshine. Most of us not getting much rain. Some areas catching an inch or two, but that was few and far between. So let's take a look at the big picture across the region. And we do have some clouds moving through Acadiana, left over from a thunderstorm that had developed earlier that we had a warning on, believe it or not. And what we'll have to be on the lookout for as the next round of storms move on through, the possibility of some hail-bearing storms. We saw one in Cenla that moved into Mississippi that was producing $half size hail, which is just a little bit below golf ball size hail. But a lot of folks don't know what a $half looks like these days, so we have to translate it into something more tangible. Now, scanning all the Doppler radars locally, we have nothing but ground clutter close to home, but we are spying on some pretty hefty storms about to cross into the state in the southern portions of Arkansas by Spring Hill, El Dorado, and then over toward Monticello. This activity is moving southward, and there's some pretty good lightning, pretty hefty wind gusts with these, and a fair bit of this is going to hold together through the overnight hours. We think that's out ahead of a front that gets here tomorrow morning. Locally, we have a clean sweep, relatively speaking, not a shower to be found locally. And again, you can see on the infrared satellite imagery those storms blowing up this evening. So we'll watch that overnight tonight. And then farther to the south, we're still talking tropics, but Tropical Storm Carl is bottled up in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. Right now, it's nearly stationary, and that's how the Hurricane Center is calling it, stationary. 60-mile-per-hour winds could go to about 60, 65 perhaps, but the latest forecast does not bring it much stronger, and then eventually making landfall in the southern Gulf of Mexico, right along the coast of the Bay of Campeche as we head into Saturday. And this we showed you earlier. This is simulated satellite based off the graph model. I think it's pretty cool. I haven't been able to show this to you quite yet, but this is how it looks like it's going to play out, and the model's done a very good job. Some very heavy rainfall on the way from Mexico, but no other tropical threats for us to worry about, so keep your fingers crossed. We got some pretty good weather ahead and probably done with tropical season, but never say never. So showers and thunderstorms right around 2 o'clock in the morning heading for Cenla. Then they spread southward, and this is indicating there could be some pretty strong wind gusts with some of these storms. So some of the winds will be rolling out ahead of the storm. So keep that in mind. Don't be surprised if you wake up at about 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning with some locally heavy downpours. By daybreak, the showers end. Front pushes on through. We still warm up tomorrow. We get into the mid to upper 80s, but the cooler air moves in going into tomorrow night, and we'll find ourselves in the mid to upper 50s for Friday morning. Rainfall wise, not much fell today, none at the airport officially, and most of us don't get much, a 1/10 of an inch or less, but there could be a few lucky spots that catch a ½ inch or maybe even a brief 3/4 inch of rain, but most of us see just enough to wet the ground, settle the dust for perhaps a day, and then that dust will be back with us, especially for festivals like KATC. 70 overnight tonight, showers and a few thunderstorms coming in late tonight, and there you see it right around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And as we head through tomorrow morning, those clouds stick around for a while, but then they clear out as we get closer to noon, back to mostly sunny skies. Nice breeze out there as well. We'll see north to northeast winds at about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Again, some lingering clouds model going even into the afternoon hours, but should be a pretty nice day. Wall-to-wall sunshine, though, as we finish out the week and start the weekend. Good-looking weather there. Unfortunately, rain chances on the way up for Sunday, especially Sunday afternoon. We got it at 50% now, so those numbers are going up. And maybe a better soaking Sunday night into Monday ahead of a beautiful fall cool front. And the latest model projections get us down to 40 degrees for next Wednesday night, Thursday morning. If that verifies, that means we'll see upper 30s in northern portions of Acadiana, which is actually close to record territory. So a nice chill down on the way next week.
Just jumping right in.
Yeah,
right?
well,
From one to the next.
You know, we're all about extremes.
Always are. Okay, thanks, Rob.